let the good times roll.
Not many people know this, but there's a lot of cut content for the original Mafia game, Mafia: The City of Lost Heaven from 2002. Like my Mafia 2 cut content series, I will make a cut content series for the original Mafia game, but for now, let me discuss the cut radio broadcast from Mafia. The cut audio files can be found in the Mafia game directory, specifically the sounds folder. I want to thank Tommy Angelo from the Mafia game community Discord for bringing this to my attention, because not many people are even aware this even exists. Now, the cut audio files that you are about to hear were never used at any point in the final game. The cut radio broadcast features British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain talking about Adolf Hitler and the unnecessity of armed conflict.
Hello to all in Lost Heaven listening into our station. It's September 30th, 1938, and it's a beautiful sunny day. We've just received some important news. The British Prime Minister Chamberlain has just returned from talks with Hitler about the future of Europe and has made a statement on the Czech question. Listen to his words.
How horrible, fantastic, incredible it is that we should be digging trenches and trying on gas masks here because of a quarrel in a faraway country between people of whom we know nothing. Armed conflict between nations is a nightmare to me. But if I were convinced that any nation had made up its mind to dominate the world by fear of its force, I should feel that it must be resisted. Under such a domination, life for people who believe in liberty would not be worth living. But war is a fearful thing, and we must be very clear before we embark on it that it is really the great issues that are at stake.
It doesn't look like he's made the Czechs too happy. Well, let's move on to something more lighthearted.
These 11 audio files are placed right above the first dialogue in the game, where Tommy Angelo meets Detective Norman for the very first time.
Detective Norman, can I join you? Sorry for the delay, but I didn't want anybody seeing me, if you know what I mean.
Let's play the cut radio broadcast again.
Hello to all in Lost Heaven listening into our station. It's September 30th, 1938, and it's a beautiful sunny day. We've just received some important news. The British Prime Minister Chamberlain has just returned from talks with Hitler about the future of Europe and has made a statement on the Czech question. Listen to his words.
How horrible, fantastic, incredible it is that we should be digging trenches and trying on gas masks here because of a quarrel in a faraway country between people of whom we know nothing. Armed conflict between nations is a nightmare to me. But if I were convinced that any nation had made up its mind to dominate the world by fear of its force, I should feel that it must be resisted. Under such a domination, life for people who believe in liberty would not be worth living. But war is a fearful thing, and we must be very clear before we embark on it that it is really the great issues that are at stake.
It doesn't look like he's made the Czechs too happy. Well, let's move on to something more lighthearted.
Lake Park, scene dark, silvery moon is shining through the trees. Cast to me you, sound of kisses floating on the breeze. Act one,